What it do, YouTube, and welcome to the AOVI Clan channel. This is Nessinator1, and I'm going to be your host today, introducing this different type of gameplay commentary. You know, usually we put up gameplays that pertain to TDM, kill confirm, domination, the team pub stomping, a little bit about the clan itself. But this one I said, you know, let's do something different. You know, we want to start putting up different types of videos and just giving a nice variety to our channel. So we're bringing you a game of Infected here, provided to you by Valid Shot. He does go 64-1, drops a KEM strike, almost gets a double KEM, but unfortunately gets picked off by one hell of a throwing knife throw from a lucky ninja below this crawler here on Ignition. And but either way, it's still a great gameplay. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about these type of playlists that we really don't talk too much about on this channel. And I was curious to know, you know, as single players out there, do you guys play this more often than you do TDM, Kill Confirmed, Domination, you know, all the team games? Because I know, and everybody knows, it can be very frustrating if you're a single player and you're out there playing, even if player if you're not, but just the randoms on your team and how bad your teammates could be and how frustrating it could be to lose when you're doing well and everybody else does bad on your team. So sometimes you just find yourself taking yourself to these single player playlists. And if so, you know, I want to know which are your guys' favorites. Do you prefer gun game? You know, do you like this Infected playlist, which is new from Ghost? Do you like free for all? You know, are you an old school sticks and stones type of player? You know, do you wish they would bring that playlist back? Whatever, let me know in the comments section below. And also too, if you are an Infected player, since this is an Infected gameplay, let's talk a little bit about the strategy that goes into playing Infected. You know, I myself don't play too much of Infected. I don't mind the game when I'm on this side of the spectrum, when I'm the guy with the assault rifle and the high perch, picking dudes that are running at me with combat knives and throwing knives. But if you're on the other side, the receiving end, and you're the guy running around with a tack insert, a throwing knife, and a combat knife, you got to keep running into someone's gunfire as you try to jump up somewhere like this. Is not fun for me, and I try to avoid it as much as possible. But you know, when you're doing this can be fun, this can be entertaining, and I'm just curious to know, first off, if you guys do play Infected, you know, what kind of strategies do you have? What kind of things can you share with us as far as being a good Infected player and maybe getting the most amount of kills as possible every time you play? Now, I know it's all about the high game, as you can see here with Valid, taking a high perch in the game, you know, making sure that you can see people coming from a distance that you can pick off, that you can keep moving like he's moving, as you can see, back and forth, making sure that you're not getting hit with any kind of throwing knives, because people are going to keep chucking them at you and chucking at you, and you just got to make sure you keep yourself moving, keep yourself spraying. Now, the big thing with this, as you can see right here where he gets his first KEM strike, you can see how close he gets to a second before he gets picked off. I'm not too sure, but he definitely goes on a second rampage. But this KEM strike dropping actually brings me to my second point of a little bit of strategy. You got to have it Infected, and this guy just tries to make it before that KEM can hit, but he couldn't. Once Valid has the KEM strike hit, he drops down and gets his scavenger packs. Because as you know, the way that you keep yourself going in Infected and you try to get these high kill count gameplays is you have to make sure you keep replenishing your ammo. Now, it can be a little bit difficult if you make it hard for yourself to get those scavenger packs. Luckily, Valid was able to get a KEM strike, drop down, and pick up a bunch of scavenger packs. But if you're not getting a KEM and you're just going on a high kill count, when do you decide to move around and pick up scavenger packs can be the tricky part of staying alive in this game and making sure that you can just keep climbing as far as kill count goes. So if you guys have any suggestions with that, please share them below. You know, let us know what you think about where is the best place to hide, maybe the best maps to play Infected on, the best maps to play with the weapons. And the last thing I want to leave you guys with is, if you don't know, if you join Infected and then you join the game while, you know, it's a fresh brand new game, do not pick your loadout right away. Actually let the counter, you know, time all the way down, and then it also has a counter for when it gives someone to be randomly infected. You want to make sure that counter is at 0 before you pick your loadout, and that will always ensure that you're always a you know, survivor and you're not part of the Infected. You won't not be part of that random lottery in the beginning when it decides who will be infected. If you don't mind it, then that's up to you. But if you really want to go into these games and you're like, I don't want to be the first guy infected, nor do I want to be the first 5, just make sure you wait for all that to happen and then you pick your loadout. So again, there it is. There's this lucky throw. That's not really lucky. I got to give it to the guy. He does aim. He does kind of make sure that he kind of gauges the wind and everything, gets him in his sights, and just throws it up there. And kudos to him. Great shot. You guys, thanks for all your subscribes, views, and likes. This is Nessinator1, and I'm out.